back to another video. I literally can't believe we keep getting more Wings of Fire news, but we really are in such a great time for this fandom. We have a lot of new developments for the Wings of Fire TV series, as well as some interesting graphic novel changes. So I can't wait to discuss things with you guys, as always. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Druglover95, Thistle, Nuketail, Pyronuke, Avril, Pancake, Escarada, Adequin, Alice Cleaver, Shadow Hunter, and Atlas Stargazer. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, you heard me right. We finally have some real news on the Wings of Fire TV show. While the original version of this series was cancelled by Netflix, Prime Video picked it up last year and had to start entirely fresh. We've gotten very few updates until now, and were previously assured by Tui T Sutherland that things were still moving. However, a Variety article posted this week told us a lot about the Wings of Fire animated show. So, let's talk. First off, this Prime Video series is in good hands. Variety has exclusively revealed the showrunner, who is Aaron Waltke. Showrunners basically keep the overall creative vision on track, and are who the crew come to with everything. They take note of character arcs, plots, and a ton in the writing department. Aaron Waltke is also going to be one of the WAF show's executive producers. He's no novice to television. In fact, Waltke was the lead writer for the animated Trollhunters Tales of Arcadia series, Unikitty, Wizards, Star Trek, Discovery Logs, and much more. The former of which earned him a Daytime Emmy back in 2018. He seems to be great at adapting various media into television form, which is reassuring to hear. But Aaron Waltke isn't the only writer of the show. Tui T Sutherland herself is joining the production team directly. That's right, things are going to be faithful with the original author at the head. Tui will co-write and executive produce, meaning her voice is 100% heard. This is the best news we could ask for. That wasn't going to be the case at Netflix. The news doesn't just end there. We also have a small plot synopsis for the TV show adaptation of Wings of Fire. Here's what it reads. It tells the tales of 7 dragon tribes who have been at war for generations over an ancient lost treasure. A secret movement called the Talons of Peace is determined to bring an end to the fighting with the help of a prophecy, a foretelling that calls for great sacrifice. 5 dragonettes are collected to fulfill the prophecy, raised in a hidden cave, and enlisted against their will to end the terrible war. There are some really interesting things to note here with this description. The biggest one that caught my eye is what exactly the dragon tribes are fighting over. An ancient lost treasure has to be the Eye of Onyx, right? I mean, whichever one of the 3 Sandwing sisters wields it would automatically be the queen, or so they likely think. Is this lost treasure they mentioned supposed to really be the eye? If so, that means rather than have the Animus Enchanted item be a surprise in the brightest night, it's what everyone is after from the start. The Talons of Peace are also much more secret, it seems. What do they mean that the prophecy calls for great sacrifice? Is this the fact that 2 of the sisters will die, or is it alluding to something else? The War of Sinning Secession is also called generational, implying it could take place over a much longer period of time than the books. A generation is about 20 to 30 years, and dragons live for way longer than that. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, and this is just some word choice they didn't think that much about, but it could be important to think about. With any TV show adaptation of a novel series, there are bound to be changes, both good and bad. I really hope what's altered to fit this new format works toward Wings of Fire's benefit. I'm confident in this, especially after hearing what Aaron Waltke had to say on Twitter. I'm beyond thrilled to be joining Tui T. Sutherland on this journey, adapting her fantastic Wings of Fire novels as a television event series for Prime Video. Pyria is a realm of wonder, epic drama, and hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for you to see it take flight. I'm so hyped to eventually learn more about this show. But remember, animation takes time, and I'm sure Prime Video is working hard behind the scenes to deliver us the best final product. I do have another Wings of Fire update to share with you all. Recently, we got some touch-ups on the Darkstalker Legends graphic novel cover, and let me just say, it's even more awesome. The colors are extra vibrant compared to the original, which looks so nice. Darkstalker's eyes are now black and dark gray, making him all the more menacing. His chest is fuller too, aiding in the proportions. It's the small changes like this that make things so much cooler. I'm very excited for this graphic novel at the end of the year, and hope we get the cover for the Talons of Power one soon too. But what did you guys think about all this? Are you excited for the TV show? What do you think we can expect? Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.